Welcome back to Jess Watches Wrestling. So, a couple of weeks ago I did my WWE top 10 male wrestler theme songs. So obviously it's the ladies' turn. I did say I was going to do this, so here we are. I absolutely love doing these top 10 videos, mainly because it just brings back so many memories for me, and I get to then listen to the songs that I've loved for so long as well. So, do you know what? I'm not going to go on too much like usual. I usually give you a story before I... So I'm even doing it now. Do you know what? Let's just get on with today's video. This list was tough. You know, a lot of the time the guys get some really memorable theme songs, incredible theme songs. And you know, this list for me with the women was based on what I thought about first, people who have thought about first when I thought of their theme songs. You know, the girls have had some really good ones. There's obviously your obvious ones that you think will be in my list, but they're not in my list. So there's a bit of a mix. You've got divas from back in the day, from when I was young, and then you've got some of the newer lot as well. So yes, number 10 is actually Paige. The reason why, you know, Paige's, the opening of the song is just amazing, mainly because of the crowd reaction. When that hits and you hear that noise, for, you know, the women that has inspired so many young girls, and, you know, not just that, but who now can't even wrestle. Like, even when, you know, she's not wrestling anymore, she comes out as a manager and she gets that reaction. Like, she just gets that reaction because when that music hits and you know, shit, it's Paige, like, what's it going to be about this time? So personally, I really like the song anyway. I think it's a bit of a headbanger. It's good, but it's just the excitement knowing that Paige is coming out, and I really hope one day she can come back, because I'd like to hear that every week again, as I do really like Paige. So yes, number 10 is Paige. So number 9 is one of the older divas, but has had a little run over the last few years. Not really sure what's going on with her and her situation now, but that is Maria Kanellis. Her old song I absolutely loved. It was catchy, I knew the words, and you know, when she had that song, I first started wrestling, like I'm a wrestler. When I first started watching it, you know, about 8 or 9 years old, and that was her song. I do actually miss it. Like, you know, obviously she's got a song now with Mike. It's not the same. Like, even when she's been in the Rumbles, like, over the last few years, and when she's come back and do little bits, she should have had her own song back. This is the whole situation with Kofi Kingston and the SOS all over again. They should have had their original songs. Simple. Should have had the originals. Got a lot of memories behind this song, and yeah, for me it's just one of them that I think of straight away when I think of one of the females. This one is just based upon I love them so much. The memories I have are just, yeah. So basically number 8 is Candice Michelle, and a lot of people that know me know she's one of my favourites of all time. She's just someone I just wanted to be, because she was stunning. She got a lot of attention. I just wanted to be that woman. Like, still now, I still want to be her. Like, I've loved her for so long. And her song just brings so many memories of me when I was young. And I used to pretend I was her. And I used to dance around. And just weirdly, when I was young, I used to think I was quite... I'm just gonna stop myself. I'm stopping, because that's I was young. Young and naive. But yes, Candice Michelle, she's just an absolute spectacular woman in my eyes, and I just love her to absolute bits. And I really actually miss her. I miss her song. So yeah, I can imagine, do you know, if that song come on in a club, I can imagine dancing to it. Yeah. So yes, number 8 is Candice Michelle. Number 7, the reason why this is in my list is because I was so scared of this woman when I was younger. Now, she's an icon. But when I was younger, she scared the absolute shit out of me. And that is Beth Phoenix. So number 7 is Beth Phoenix and her song, The Glamazon. Royal Rumble that's just gone. She killed it. Do you know what? I say, you know, I did want Shayna to win, but fuck, if Beth Phoenix won that Royal Rumble, oh my god, that literally just would have made my whole entire life. When I was younger, Beth Phoenix used to really scare me, I used to be, I don't know, she was very intimidating then. She's still quite intimidating now, but she's cool now, but she was very intimidating back in the day, and I was scared of her. So every time that song went off, I just shit myself a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was very scared of her. So this song is in there just because it just gives me so many memories of me just, I don't even know why I was so scared of her, because yeah, she's a nice woman. And obviously her being in the Rumble recently, the reaction she got from the crowd when that song went off, and her facial expressions, oh, beautiful. So yes, number 7 is Beth Phoenix. This one, of course, is going to be my list. Actually makes me really sad even to think about it. And number 6 is Ashley Mazzaro. This is another one when I was young. She was obviously in my top 10 female wrestler list anyway. But Ashley, her song has such a big impact in my childhood. It's something me and my friends used to dance to, and we used to pretend we were her and Candice. And so, you know, so many memories listening to this song. The song's really actually good. Like, it's not my genre that much, but you know what, I could get into it and just listen to it. You know, I listened to it earlier just to remind myself of how much I loved it. And yeah, absolute shame about Ashley anyway. I'm gutted, actually, absolutely gutted. But yes, Ashley is number 6 on my list. Final 5. This one, just because she is just an absolute legend. Melina. Melina's another one like Beth Phoenix that I was scared of. Actually, I more hated her. Melina I hated back in the day. Like, I hated her so much. I think back now and I think maybe I was just jealous. Maybe it was a jealousy thing. But Melina's song, when that went off, and because I had so much hatred for her, I was just like, oh, disgusted. That sounds really bad. It's actually not a bad song. I think it's quite a good one. It's quite an iconic one when you hear it. If only she was there now and that song went off, oh, it'd be beautiful. But yeah, that's one of them that I'll remember forever, because it's Melina, and Melina's one of the best females of all time, and she does not get recognised enough. But yes, her song, number 5 on my list. Okay, so obviously I've given you quite a few divas from back in the day. Now I'm gonna go back more into today's days. Number 4 is Carmella. Carmella's song I just love. I love her song. The song is catchy, okay? The song is catchy, and I just love Carmella anyway. I think she's bloody brilliant. I just think she's great. She's, you know, she's underrated. I think she's done a lot in the company, and I think she's very much underrated. And her song, every time it goes off, has me singing. She comes out, she does her dancing, she's great. And the one thing I love the most about Carmella is her outfits. The Royal Rumble outfit was, I can't even, I honestly, beautiful. I've never wanted something so much in my life, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Carmella's song, I've always really liked it anyway. It's just very catchy and I could sing it, and then it gets in my head because I've listened to it. So yes, number 4. The last 3, bit of a mixture. We're going back again, very sorry. Number 3 is Mickie James. Childhood memories to a T. And even if I hear that song now, like, I get so excited. I love Mickie James so much. She's one of the best ever in my eyes. I just idolise her. And her song just brings back so much for me. So much. And it's just catchy. And you just have a little jiggle to it. That's all I can really say about it, really. But yeah, Mickie James' song is very iconic in my eyes, or to me personally. Might not be to anyone else, but that's just one song that if I think of wrestler's theme, Mickie James comes to my head straight away, just because I've got so many memories of watching her in such fantastic matches. And you know, even when she comes out, not so much at the minute, when she came out the last few years, listening to her song just brings it all back. We are down to our final 2. Number 2. So, people know I love this woman. And there's actually 2 reasons I like this song. 2. And number 1, because it's Victoria. And I love Victoria. And number 2, it was Nicki Minaj that did the song. And I love Nicki Minaj. So I'm gonna like this. You know, Victoria was someone also when I was younger I looked up to, and I still even look up to her now because I think she's just incredible, an incredible woman. And her song was always one I was always gonna remember when I was little, because it's just, for me, it's something that I've always loved. Always loved her song. And when I found out it was Nicki Minaj, and if you know me, you know I'm a big fan. Always going to be Team Nicki. So yeah, that's it. Even better. So yeah, number 2 is Victoria. Number 1. This one is probably going to be a bit of a surprise to a lot of people. Mainly, okay. So my number 1 is going to be Naomi. Let's start with the reaction this woman gets. The Royal Rumble. The reaction this song got when this played was ridiculous. Like, incredible. Her return was incredible anyway, and I just love her. I think she's so underrated and she deserves the world. But her song is catchy. You can dance to it. Then she dances to it. She comes out in her glowing stuff and she just kills it. And her song is just brilliant and I love it. And I would dance it all the time. And then the beat drops and then it all just, it's a party. Alright, it's a party. The reaction she gets is great. The reaction, the way I feel that song goes off, like I'm ready for a night out. I'm sitting here in my PJs, but I'm ready to go. So, yeah, Naomi is my number 1 girl, my number 1 theme song ever. This video is hard. Telling people why I like certain songs is hard. You know, a lot of people will say there's probably more, you know, iconic songs like Charlotte Flair's song and Becky's song, and even just like Sasha Banks' song as well. There are obviously songs that are incredible out there and they probably could have been in the list, but that list is my list and it's the way I felt. You know, I've got a lot of memories from listening to those songs. I love them pointing like they're there. Yeah, so these songs to me mean a lot, and they make me feel happy. that sounds really sad, but they do. So that is why they are in there. And the next video, if I'm going to do another top 10, is going to be an NXT related. So that would be a bit different. I've got some ideas up my sleeve on who is going to be on that list. But yes, so that is it really. That is it. I don't really know where I'm going to go for the rest of the video, but thank you for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell me what your favourites were as well, because I like hearing other people's opinions. I like talking a lot, I'll be honest. I do like talking, but I do like hearing other people's stuff as well. So more stuff to come soon, and I shall see you very soon, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are.